So we are cracking on with the lies that you need to stop telling yourself about your business. And today I'm talking about the lie that says, if I ask for help, I'm incapable and I don't know what I'm doing. And when your ego gets in the way and it stops you getting the help and support you need, and why that is a lie and what you can do about it. So stay tuned.
Welcome to the Equine Business Assistant Podcast, helping you build a better business to live life on your terms. With your host, Jenny Bush.
So why is it that people put entrepreneurs on this self-made pedestal that just implies that they did it entirely on their own and they never asked for help? And then us as regular entrepreneurs go, oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? I've there's got to be something wrong with me. And I want you to know the truth, which is why I'm doing this little podcast episode today. And I've been talking about the 5 lies that you need to stop telling yourself. So over the last couple of weeks, I've covered I'm no good at marketing, I'm no good at sales. And today I'm going to cover asking for help. And then next week, we are looking at the lies around your competitors and what they do and their offers. So welcome to the Stable Business Podcast. I'm Jenny Bush, online business consultant and coach, helping you to up the pace and build a successful yet stable, balanced business. And this is one that I must admit I suffered from quite a few years ago when I had my first business. I felt I could do it. I felt that I was made. I should be able to do it. So I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. And I didn't ask for help because I didn't want to admit. It was like almost asking for help, admitted defeat. I don't know if there was this kind of, no, I can't admit to people that I don't really know what I'm doing, or I haven't got any money, or I'm making a loss, or haven't got enough sales or clients. But I want you to know something really, really important. And that is that number one, you are capable. You are capable. Asking for help has got no measurement against your capability whatsoever. And you are capable, but you don't know what you don't know, which is why it's always good to ask for help and to get that support when you need it. Because there are times when, do you know what? No one knows what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. You don't know what you do until you've done it. You actually have to do it in order to then learn it. And when you go and you ask for help and you find somebody who has done it, find somebody who has walked that path, learnt that lesson, you are going to save yourself hours of time. You are probably going to save yourself a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. You are probably going to get some results much, much quicker than if you try and do it on your own. And for an example, one of the things, this is really embarrassing to me, one of my hang-ups where I didn't ask for help for a long, long time was doing my accounts and my tax returns. And I'm quite capable of doing my tax returns and my accounts. I'm not saying that I'm not capable at all there, but I didn't want to ask for help because partly I thought, well, it'll cost me a fortune and it won't be worth it. And then another part of me thought, what if I've got it wrong? But then also I was worried about doing it on my own and not having that backup and that support of knowing that I'd got it right. So there was all this like internal battle, and I'd put it off and I'd procrastinate over doing my accounts and I'd procrastinate over doing it and I'd do it last minute and think, oh gosh, please tell me it's right. I hope it's all right. And then I'd send it off and I'd have anxiety even after I did it. But actually, when I got into this business, I think after the second year, I just thought, you know what, I haven't got time to be doing with this. It's going to stress me out. And I just found an accountant. I said, how much? And do you know what? Didn't cost me half as much as I thought it was. Saved me a ridiculous amount of hours. I mean, it would have at least taken me a day to sort it out, which in a day I can earn a lot more than what this accountant was going to charge me. And just for the peace of mind and the stress relief for having that support, it was worth it. It's worth every penny, and I haven't looked back. And there's probably times like that too, where you might be saying, if I ask for help on this, I'm showing that I don't really know what I'm doing. So just know that you are still capable. Just sometimes we don't, none of us know what we're doing. And I want you to think about, if you look at the elite equestrians, the people who are at the top of our game, top of the podium, even look at top entrepreneurs, right? Despite how the media presents them, despite the headlines that say they are self-made, right? Have a look. They're not. They did not do it on their own. They've had coaches. They've had support. There is a team. There is a team, and we get somewhere so much faster when we work together. It's kind of why people say like to work in masterminds as well. It's why coaching works. And there are probably times as well when you've had in your life, like even with riding. I was talking to somebody recently, and they were saying that they'd had their horse for several years, and then one day they were going out competing, and every time they'd go out, they'd knock the bars down, but they keep trying and they keep trying. And they did that for about 2 years. And then they finally said, "Oh, I'm going to have a lesson this week." Booked in an instructor. The instructor gave them one tiny correction, one tiny correction. And after that, they went off and they had clear rounds and they won. And she said to me, I could have saved myself 2 years, 2 years of knocking down both, like 2 years just from one tiny little tweak. And it could be exactly the same for you. Like one tiny, tiny little tweak could really make a difference. So if you are telling yourself that you shouldn't ask for help, that you can't ask for help, please do. There are lots of ways that you can get help and support, no matter where you're at in your business, no matter what your income level is, what you can afford, there is help and support. So a few ways that you can do that is get into my Facebook group. I've got the Equestrian Business Support Network, and this is my free business support group on Facebook, and it is there purposely to help people like you. So when you have those moments and you go, I don't know what I'm doing, you can get in there, right? And you can ask. Yeah, that's a free way that you can get support. Then something else that I'm doing really, really soon. I'm so excited about this. I can't tell you. I wish it was ready, but it's not. But I'm going to be launching the Stable Foundations Business Growth Hub. And this is about getting all those foundational pieces in place so that you can set your own success path and stay on track. Because I really do want to make sure that your business works almost like a schoolmaster, so you can put anybody on it, you can take time off, you don't feel like it's out of control, and the business certainly doesn't run you, you run the business. And that's all about having those foundational pieces in place. And I was looking at my Nail It Masterminders and the people that I've been working with over a number of years, and I thought, there's some pieces missing, and how can I make sure that I deliver this as best as I possibly can? And that is how the Stable Foundations Business Hub was born. And so it's going to get you through all of the steps, all of the basics, and it's going to be a monthly membership, low cost monthly membership that will help you to cover all those like basic foundational pieces that you need in your business. So look out for that, because it's coming really, really soon. If you're on my email list, make sure you open my emails, because I will let you know about it first. And if you aren't, and you want to make sure that you find out about it as soon as it's open, please do send me an email at hello@jennybush.com or direct message me on Instagram. You can find me at the Equine Business Assistant. So I hope this little short podcast today has given you some food for thought, reminded you that you are capable. You are absolutely capable. Everything is a skill. We can learn it, we can improve it, but we only do that when we actually take action. And sometimes the easiest way to make sure that we know what the steps are is to ask for help. It doesn't mean for 1 minute that you are showing the world that you don't know what you're doing, because nobody does. And it's always the easiest route is to not to go it alone. Go it alone. Oh, it's a Wednesday. I've been busy. And so if this helped you, be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'd love for you to subscribe to it and leave a review, because I'd really love to read what you think of it. And of course, get into the Equestrian Business Support Network if you aren't there already, and you'll get an invite to watch my 3 Secrets to a Stable Business, which will help you even more with anything that's blocking you around your mindset. You'll understand what is really going on there in your business. And of course, if you'd like to get my eyes on your business, you can find out more about how to work with me at jennybush.com. That's Jenny with an I, JENNI, bush.com. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and next week I am going to be talking about the lies around my competitors are better than me and they have similar offers, so why would anybody want mine? And we're going to bust through that myth. But for now, have an awesome week, kick on, and I will be in your earbuds very, very soon. Thanks for listening.